The success of the Philippine Revolution was attributed not only to the men, the Katipuneros, there were also women who actively participated in the fight for a noble cause, the Philippine independence. Ria Fernandez tells us who these women were.
Without people, the Philippine Revolution would not commence. Thus, people played a big role towards the Philippine independence from the Spanish colony on the 12th of July 1898. Some of the famous revolutionary personalities are our national hero Dr. Jose Rizal, the author of some reformative novels like No Limitangere and El Filibusterismo, the Supremo Andres Bonifacio, and the first president of the revolutionary government, General Emilio Aguinaldo, who has been known to have superb military tactics. Although history highlighted so much about their contribution to the country's independence, it is equally important to acknowledge that behind their success are women who served as their support in times they were out in the battlefield fighting for our sovereignty. Some distinguishable revolutionary women were the so-called Katipuneras, Katipunan's female counterpart. One of their roles was to provide diversionary tactics to the onlookers by standing by at their living rooms. Its members were the wife of Andres Bonifacio, Gregoria de Jesus, referred as the First Lady of the Katipunan or the Lakambini ng Katipunan, and the sisters of Dr. Jose Rizal. Of course, who would ever forget Kino, or more known as Tandang Sora, serving as the nurse of the Katipuneros, and her house became a venue for revolutionary meetings. Meanwhile, the elite Rosario Lopez, rooted from Negros, sponsored firearms for Katipunan's use. Businesswomen from Cavite helped Katipuneros to expand their connections as well. Aside from these women aiding the Katipuneros at the back scene, there were also women who made it to the forefront. We had Gregoria Montoya y Patricio, who took over the role of her Katipunero husband after his death by going out in the battlefield, leading 30 men as she held the Katipunan flag on one hand and a bolo on the other. We also had Teresa Magbanwa, the Philippines' Joan of Arc, who won many battles in Visayas. Truly, these women have no less exemplified that no greater gender exists, especially when it comes to defending and preserving our sovereignty. For each Filipino is entitled for such a noble cause. For the People's Television, this is Ria Fernandez.